Goat Squad TV, back on the sports tip. And right now we're going to talk Tom Brady, former Patriots quarterback, the GOAT, greatest of all time when it comes to quarterbacking. 6 Super Bowls, um, I believe 4 Super Bowl MVPs. Um, right now, Tampa is 6-2, and they're playing New Orleans on Sunday. Right now, Tom Brady, for all the people sitting there saying he's a system quarterback, yeah, Max, I already know Kellerman over here hating, talking about clips and stuff. And rather, listen, I wasn't too happy with Brady last year, and I kind of made my feelings known towards people that already know me. However, this is a little different here. So the stats are: Tom Brady is thrown for 20 touchdowns, 4 INTs, QBRs of 71.8. His yards are 2,189, and that's just through 8 games. He's on pace for throwing for at least 35 touchdowns, and maybe like INTs. I don't know because it's tricky Bruiserian system. Everybody wants to sit there and say Tom's under him, and Tom's just doing what Tom do. And he's on pace to throw 36 touchdowns and probably put 4,000 yards up, which is numbers on par, almost close to what he did in 2017 when he got the Patriots to the Super Bowl. Again, lost to the Eagles. When he had his best, single-handedly had his best football game as a Patriot, individual stat-wise, in that Super Bowl, despite our defense not being able to stop the goal. Anyway, long story short, people sitting there saying he's washed. Yes, I was a little premature. I said it too last year. I thought it was him blaming the receivers. But ultimately, the career meant, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people, I've always been the one to say this since probably the first 2 or 3 Super Bowls. I always felt Belichick got a little too much credit for Tom's success. Because Tom, in a lot of ways, Tom was a Super Bowl winning quarterback, yes. I guess he didn't put the greatest stats up his first few years. But he did the best he could. He was a winning quarterback regardless. And without Tom, Bill don't win those Super Bowls. Now the Giants ones as a coordinator, I don't count those. We just talking New England. Before Tom got there, Bill Belichick was 5-11 and on the verge of getting fired. I remember that year. It was a year or two after Robert Edwards. Shout out to Robert Edwards, by the way, one of my favorite running backs the Patriots ever had, from University of Georgia. He blew out his knee playing a charity football game during the Pro Bowl. Blew out his knee completely. Was never really ever the same after that. Joe Theismann, ironically, is the one that threw him the football. Like, I love Theismann. Come on, stop. Man, I know LT broke your leg and stuff. Man, come on, man. Every time I think of your leg getting broken and then like you throwing the ball to Robert Edwards and Robert Edwards blowing his knee out. It's crazy. Anyway, segue. Brady was a rookie that year, but he didn't get a lot of playing time, if any at all. He played 1 game. Drew Bledsoe was towards the back end of his prime. His best years were from 94 to 97, 98. And Bledsoe, although he had an incredible arm, and to never take away, he should be in the Hall of Fame based on his first 5-6 years in the league. Problem with Bledsoe, he was a horrible decision maker in big moments. And it proved in the Super Bowl against Green Bay. And later in his career, it proved too, he's just too much of a robot. Like, he was an old school quarterback at a time where mobile quarterbacks were just, like Michael Vick was just starting to kind of come into his own in Atlanta. And Bledsoe was towards the end of his career after he won that Super Bowl in New England. He went to Buffalo, he wasn't working. He went to Dallas, it definitely wasn't working there. He thought he could rekindle the magic with Parcells he had in New England. He was like, it was a different time. And towards the back end of his career. So Brady comes in after Mo Lewis lays out Bledsoe and proceeds to be the greatest quarterback to ever live. You know, stats don't do wonders. We don't talk about it. I just brought up stats. Stats don't really do this man justice. And when it comes to winning time, this man is Michael Jordan, bar none. And yes, he's lost a couple Super Bowls, but you know, it wasn't really his fault. Anyway, this year he has a chance to get to the Super Bowl again, and win his seventh ring. Tampa has a really good team. They just added Antonio Brown. AB is keep his head up on his shoulders. They could do some things. Their defense is great. The only thing I think you can really do against their defense is run the ball. Other than that, the rest of their defense is elite. My question to y'all is, do you guys still think Tom Brady's a system quarterback? Or do you see now that he's not a system quarterback, but he's legit the GOAT? Leave your comments down below. Go Squad General, Go Squad TV. Salute. Got a couple more videos coming. Peace.